follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gon' give her some. Let's reflect times. I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, shout out Tech 9. Go and shut the up. Just let me talk. I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off. Quite nuclear, amazing what fame could do to you. Too peculiar, although I'm truly a renaissance starter. My mind divine, it take me a lot farther. Growing up, I really had beef with my father. But why bother explaining my feelings? Try harder, but either way they gon' paint you the villain. 8 months with no phone, dog, we aiming for brilliance. High level maintaining the building, we making a killing. Alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded.
Tonight, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's Sunday Night Football on EA Sports.
Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Once again, it's Swift.
And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Open man is Samuel, complete.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They go play action with Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Hurts. Swift is hit, and he coughs it up.
And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive.
They'll have very good starting field position here after the turnover as they search for the first points of the ball game.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On 2nd down, here's Penny.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. This a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. The Ravens had 8-6 now on the year, and they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. Now, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
This one incomplete and over everybody. Looked like a clear throwaway. But the officials, they're going to say there's a receiver over there in the area, so no flags, and it's 3rd down. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked out and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. The numbers for him from a week ago, 15 carries, 66 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. 1st down. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper. 6 yards left on 2nd down. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
The Ravens offense back out there. And down by a field goal, they'll take over with excellent field position following the interception. After the interception, here's Jackson. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Jackson on first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now it's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Nothing after 1 on EA Sports. Third and goal, Jackson. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Hurts. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing is Hurts. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Patrick Queen make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
And 3 yards there takes them to the 45. On 3rd down, Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A quick throw complete out to Beckham. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. They go play action with Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens have taken the lead. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's Mark Andrews who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On first down, Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Patrick Queen, his 2nd sack of the night. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Throwing is Jackson. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Now the ball comes loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. On now to punt. Here's Bradley Pinion. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Trent McDuffie getting the chance to blitz and finishing it off with his sack. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
To throw is Jackson. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Here's Bradley Pena now. On presumably to punt, though he did complete a pass earlier. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Could not have thrown that out there any better. When the ball hit the ground, I thought it might go into the end zone the way it was angling, but perfectly jutting out at the 1.
You think maybe what we saw in practice came into play there? You know, he put those big cans down on the sideline and then angled for him and then shot for him. Looks like it worked out pretty well for him, too.
False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you off sides. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Throwing quickly for Mark Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he gets this out past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Jackson now. Flush to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Here's Jackson to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes this a 9-point game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Escaping, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken from just outside the 30. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. Pass complete on the out route to Beckham. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Being chased out left. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. Complete to Likely. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Jackson. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They'll run with Dobbins. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And nothing but daylight ahead. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. Well, there you go, from red zone to red zone on that fun. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Tucker with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score. But bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Here's Hurts to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And out of bounds right around the 20. They'll go with Hill here on first down. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Looking to throw. Jackson. They set up the screen to Hill. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Hill is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Dobbins. And he showed a nice little juke, but then the window quickly closed. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This for a 4th quarter lead. Tucker's kick is good, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. And that last field goal, number 400 for him in his NFL career. I don't know whether this will wind up a Hall of Fame career, but he's certainly been at the top of his profession for quite a while.
And that is without question, my man. One of the best kickers we've seen in the past decade or so. Big congratulations to him. Pretty nice round number.
Hurts throw there taken in by Smith. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Hurts sets up to throw it. Goes right back to Smith again. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pass complete, Goddard. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Dancing to his left. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Right back to Swift again on second down. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Hurts trying to hurry up the offense. They'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Flushed out right. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
Hurts will throw. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth-quarter lead. And the formula there on the two-point try to go 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space from the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down 24-17. A little over 40 seconds to go. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. Jackson to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing, Jackson. Into the hands of Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Jackson. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. One last shot for Jackson. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done.